Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Hey, it's a message in the hobo code. The code says, nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. That is true. Door isn't locked. Head inside? Sure. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with all you acting like panicked school children. Mrs. Brewster, you've gotta call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime, and I won't have these hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Somebody has to do something. What you all can do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs abashed, but still fidgeting nervously. I'll talk to the woman. Excuse me. Mrs. Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Or, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Sure, why not? I'll help. Maybe I can help. My name's Balthazar What's It To Ya, and I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like Belligan Fellow in the mystery novels? What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. All right, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, to come and go so frequently, I'm surprised. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so no one would mess around in there. And you just gave me the room key. Cool. Don't mind me. I'm not bothering with any of you other doors. Is that you? Mrs. Brewster stands by the kitchen door. Well, where's C3? What? Oh, there was only one set of stairs. C3, 2D, 2. I'm not. Oh, I went down the stairs. Go up. I was like, C3. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into the room 3C and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Mrs. Brewster said, not a body in sight. Okay, throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. That's my specialty. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned on the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great, like a regular old murder wasn't enough. It never would be. Why would it be? Hey, geez, there's so much blood in a person. Yeah, but I can fish in it. Did I catch a bloodfish? Nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. No, we're... An ordinary wash bin, no clues. There's also a mirror. I would love to fish, please. How am I gonna... Wow. Oh, I thought I had to get it in the jug. Handful of clean water. He won't be needing this anymore. Pure water, untainted even by a container. Cures an ally who is on fire. Well, that's nice. Check myself for clues. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Balthazar. Bye, Balthazar. We don't need to change our wardrobe. All right, well, I guess that's it. I don't know what else to do. Shoes. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure what aspect of this would upset Mrs. Brewster the most. I'll take the shoes. Extra high heels. Makes your steps higher. Yes, please. I would like the extra high heels. Excuse me, I've places to go. I don't want to ask questions. Best if you report back to Mrs. Brewster. Perfect. Even better. Where is she? Madam. Well, Mrs. Brewster, I've had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness, you think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way, yes ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult, do you know? I do recall one of them specializing in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Of course I'll have to ask around. Of course I'll have to ask around. Look at all these people on the wall. Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. Radio plays agreeable music at a polite volume. Bathroom doors locked. A plant. This potted flower saw nothing. Are you sure? Are you sure you saw nothing? I don't know if I believe you. All right, time to knock on every door in sight. Knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but he isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Oh, it's one of these. Fine. Not in the one above me, okay. And he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. Knock on the door, salesman sticks his head out. Yeah? Oh, hey, I know you. Oh yeah, you're the guy selling pants from before, right? That's me, what's up? Wanna buy some pants? I literally bought pants from you. I'm investigating a murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him, the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something. I guess I should meet the Derringer guy. No response. You try the knob, but the door's locked. Room 2D, but really, they're all 2D if you think about it. Haha, oh, you knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell Derringers, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating said murder. Oh, thank God, somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Thanks. Thank you so much. You're so helpful. Okay, so it's not this room. It's not room 3D, but I might as well ask. You knock on the door, a voice calls out without opening. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. Hi. How well do you know the other salesman? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes who's named the guy who sells pants. Thanks. Very helpful. Wonderfully helpful. You knock on the door and a salesman opens it. Hey there, something I can help you with? Well, I'm investigating a murder. No kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people that live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think, and there's a guy that sells pants, but I can tell you all I can tell about you is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. All right, thanks anyway. You knock on the door and a salesman looks out. Hello, who are you? I'm an investigating of the murderer. Yep, that's how we're saying that. What can you tell me about the people that live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesmen is, there's this one that sells jokes and gags, isn't the one that lives next to the one that lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing. Thanks. You all suck. You all suck a lot. You all really, really suck. Mrs. Brewster. Excuse me, Mrs. Brewster, who lives in 2C? They didn't answer and the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private, and you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. I guess you have a point there. I don't have enough information to solve that right now. I guess we should go back to Plunkett Street. A well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me there, my good chap. Might you have a match on your person? I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. You got an item match. The man tips his hat to you and scurries off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. I left Gabby at the speakeasy. Hey, weren't you at the place? Hey, good to see you. We've had quite a morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, Balthazar. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower. Well, it's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Mustflower out of dock. Couldn't steer. Drove into a starfish. Whole thing sank instantly. Anything I can help you with? I saw your name in a visitor's book at the church. Oh, sure, I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again, and sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. He opens his desk drawer and tosses you a little gargoyle on a leather cord. A little wooden gargoyle on a leather strap whittled by Charles Wallace. The base has the motto, "Keep on trucking," carved into it. That's adorable, and it gives me spooky armor. I love it. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? Keeps checking his pockets in the drawers of his desk. Did you lose something? Yeah, I seem to have misplaced the chuck key to my drill. What's a chuck key, Charles? It's a little twisty thing for tightening the chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? It can't have gotten too far. The cord on this thing's got stuck in the outlet. It's not long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. I could help you look for it. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Like I said, it's gotta be near. Just wander around, I'm sure it'll turn up. There's a button on your map labeled Wander that will allow you to have a random encounter without going anywhere. You can see this. Yep, okay, so that's what this is. So I just keep having to wander. Oh, it's you. Did you change your mind about the Derringer? No, I really don't need one. All right, but don't get murdered. All right, whatever, man. I don't need your Derringer. I found it. You see a glint of metal underneath a nearby bush. Hey, this must be that thing Charles Wallace lost. You got Charles's chuck key. Sure, I guess, why not? Hey, buddy, I found it. Hey there, Balthazar. Yeah, I found it. That's it, thank you. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Oh yeah, probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. What? Why? Well, now what can I do for you? Nothing. We're good. I'm satisfied. Oh, here we go. I need a bunch of meat to get to it. What? Is it stuck in a gumball machine? I tracked down the owner of the refrigerator warehouse, but I need to bribe some mob goons to get in. Sorry, kiddo. I already gave you all the walking around money we could spare. Maybe you could find some odd job somewhere? Gross. Any suggestion? Well, a lot of city services are having trouble because of new hiring rules. Maybe you could score some cash under the table at Goldwith Park. Great, which table? No, I mean, I know, I'm just kidding. I'm such a kidder. Oh, hobo code. Code reads sandwich, April 18th, 1858. April 18th, 1858. You find something interesting. A flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder for that date, so that's what the code was all about. So it's a free sandwich? Increases your physical armor by 3 until you eat something that helps. Wow, that's pretty good. No, that's new. This is new, November 13th, 1922. You find something interesting and gain 10 XP. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed in Goldwaith Park, donated by Ocean City Comptroller Margaret. The sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in rough circle on a small concrete plinth, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, are you writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. All right, that's something, I guess. What about the 4 locks? Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're gonna lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. Do I? How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank's front door, as it turns out. The security at this place is inconsistent. You got bank key. Use the key. The door's locks are modeled on a monstrous mugs of a great hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of these 3 heads has a name. Phalanx, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. I guess unlocks Phalanx. The head of Phalanx lets the key inside easy enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Hercules would have had to use up all 12 labors just to get that thing going. Unlock Methapon. Key fits in the hole all right, but there's a labyrinth of the cylinder. You turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. All right. I need 8 mysticality. Fine. Have I not leveled up? Have I really not leveled up? Unspent XP. Oh, I have a lot of unspent XP. Okay. Actually, that's really good. Chunks of arcane wisdom dot your mind like chunks of mold at 1 AP. Yeah, that's actually really good. That's just extra stuff. Blue brilliance. And we still have 40 left with which to do nothing I really want. Oh, wait. Yes, that. Yes, by good eyesight. That's really good, actually. I want that. Okay. So what does that put us at? Mysticality 5. So we'll still have to come back to that. Now we can go back to the church. You stop short as you turn the corner and duck behind a lamppost. Down the street, 3 doughboys are hanging out in a thick cloud of smoke. On closer inspection, well, distant squinting, none of them have cigarettes. Where's all that smoke coming from? Is it flour? One of them is waving his arms mystically. Are they conjuring flour? That's a good trick, but it doesn't seem like a great idea to stand there breathing it. Demonstrate the hazards of open air dust fire. I need my match. I need my match. You're not getting my... No, there's a spider. What is that? What is that? What is... What... Why... Tentacle buddy? Friendly spider? Okay, I did click arachnophobia mode. Why do I... When did we get... How did that... I'm not, you know, fine. I'll... Whatever. Oh, we died. You lost. It's true what they say. Too many cooks spoil the broth, except instead of broth, it's your butt. And instead of spoiling it, they kicked it. You take a moment to consider your failure. Well, I never. You gain an effect, contemplative. You're thinking about the fight that you lost and how much that sucked and how you don't want to lose any more fights. +1 mysticality. Boo. Oh, please, let me in the building. Let me in the house. I don't want to hear this song anymore. I'm tired of it. I want to light the candle in the basement and be done with this. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing the darkness later if you feel like it. All right. Well, I mean, hey, I made it. Oh, I guess I could go finish that quest for Marvin. A couple of unruly young hooligans are standing on the street corner ahead of you. They're dressed in white chef's outfits, and one is practicing baseball bat swings with a large baguette, while the other coughs inside a large bag of white flour. When they see you, they grin and move to block your path. Where do you think you're going, crepe? This street is doughboy turf. Oh, golly, I guess we're fighting. Oh, is that a spider? No, my turtle! What is wrong with you? Flap slap. And nothing to do. Get out of here. You won. Looks like they spent a little too much time loafing around. You got an item. Clammy dough blob chef's hat. Ooh. Add +2 to magical weapon attacks. Whoa. That's actually really good. Uncursed Fedora. As much as I want the one mysticality, this is better. Marvin's sitting on the mailbox. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm getting real jonesy for whatever they used in the frosting. Yeah, I found some. Here you go. Thanks a million. Here, take some meat for the cakes, and I'll also give you some sitting tips. 100 meat, and you got expert sitter. You're so good at sitting down that you make it look even easier than it normally does. Thanks, Marvin. I'll see you around. Well, that's a lot of money. How much money did they want? You pass an alley with 2 women wearing grease-stained overalls and welding masks. They're slouching against a wall and sharing a cigarette. They glare as you pass. Hey, isn't that bastard that Nickel Vicky was telling us about? They lower their masks and snap their fingers. The tips of their index fingers spark into white-hot flames. The 10 livesies have mages? Oh, swell. Let's weld his tailpipe shut. All right, fine. Oh, why are there so many of you? Slap the tentacle. Because I really thought you'd be a familiar. And the car hit you. It's over. Concealing yourself behind a trash bin, you wait until the Lizzies regain consciousness and limp away, and quietly tail them back to a back alley chop shop that presumably is their gang hideout. Back alley chop shop is fun to say. I mean, yeah, I think it is. Location unlocked, Tin Lizzie's Chop Shop. Investigate the chop shop. You manage to sneak up to Tin Lizzie's hideout without anyone noticing. You're gonna stay unnoticed for long, though. You aren't going to. This place is calling with Lizzies. Crawling. Ugh. The longer I play this game, the harder it is to talk. Unless your first move is to turn tail and run, I guess. Well, I guess that's as good a place as any to end the episode, because I can't talk anymore. I'm sorry. It's just where we're at. It'll have to wait. But thank you so much for watching. And hey, I can't wait to get to the bottom of this with y'all. So stay tuned and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more from little old me. I'll see you on another night. Take care. Bye.